Here are 7 books that have the best world building, in my opinion, from my reads in 2025 so far. Silver Elite, this was really controversial. It is a dystopian world where there are mods. These mods have mental powers like telepathy. They can move things, they can read your mind, they can force you to do stuff. However, when you use those powers, your veins glow silver. We have our FMC, who is a mod. However, when she uses her powers, her veins will turn silver. In this world, if you're a mod, you're either unalived or you're forced to work for them. A Fate Inked in Blood. This is a book based on Norse mythology. I loved how it was a very different romantasy. It was a Viking romantasy. Our FMC was prophesized to fix the world. She's taken by a Jarl as his wife because he's determined to be the one to fix it. Immortal Dark, it is dark academia. Vampires from East and West Africa. These wealthy families, they each own a house and run a house. Each house has a vampire bonded with them. So our main character, Kadan, her family is no longer around, so her family's vampire is about to take over the household. So in order to be able to keep the household, she has to go to this university and pass the first year in order to keep it. However, her family's vampire is really difficult to work with, and she suspects he has something to do with her missing sister. The Serpent and the Wings of Night is another good vampire book. This is a world of vampires. There's 3 different types of vampires: Shadowborn, Bloodborn, and Nightborn. Our FMC is a human who was adopted by the Vampire King, and now she's competing in a competition specifically set up for vampires. If they win, they get a wish granted by their goddess. The thing that I love about the world building is the different gods and goddesses throughout this book and how they work with the mortal world. One Dark Window has legit dark vibes. In this world, there are magical cards. They're kind of like tarot cards, they're not tarot cards. But in this world, there are these cards, and if you own that card and you touch it, you have that power. If someone else takes that card, they have your power. Our FMC touched one of those cards when she was younger, and now she's heard a monster's voice in her head since then. Tress of the Emerald Sea, this world is set on a planet that has 12 moons. Each moon sheds spores. Those spores fall down to the planet and create oceans. So when you get these spores wet, each different spore does something else. Our FMC's friend is missing, so she stows away on a boat. Lo behold, she becomes a pirate on the Sea of Spores. Lastly, Divergent. I'm pretty sure everyone and their mom knows about this book. It's a dystopian world. The world's been destroyed. Now everyone is set into factions. When you turn 16, you have to choose which faction you go into. Our FMC chooses the military faction because when she goes through testing, come to find out she's divergent, meaning she's adept for multiple different factions. And the government doesn't like that. They try to get rid of the divergent people. World building is so important. Sometimes I don't like the book, but I love the world building.